Well, we all work with somebody. Even if you work from home, you've got to be mindful of what you're doing. Your habits are driving someone crazy. Diane Gottsman promises. She's from the Protocol School of Texas, and she's going to help us to be just a more mindful coworker. Because, you know, I like to pop my gum. It's like a way that I can just like concentrate and focus. I know, and it's rude.
It's a skill to be able to pop your gum from your back teeth, I hear.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know. So here's some these are the most common office pet peeves right here. And here's the first one. Wearing flip-flops in the office. So, you know, us girls, we get to work, we have our cute shoes on.
True.
And our toes hurt. So we kick off our shoes, we put on house shoes or flip-flops or some kind of ratty flats. And then you see your client and you always say, oh gosh, I didn't know I was going to meet anybody or see anybody today.
Yeah, you say that. Or your boss.
Or your boss. Well,
oh my goodness. If I had house shoes on, I don't think.
But what if your boss is wearing the flip-flops or the flats?
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
All right.
So that's another program.
Just wear some, just wear your professional shoes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, have you ever walked into an office and the first thing you smell is popcorn?
Yes. Or Chinese food.
Or tuna.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I laugh because I know somebody who hates the smell of tuna in our newsroom.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's, what do we do then?
You know, if you're going to make popcorn, make it around lunchtime. Bring some kind of air freshener that doesn't smell.
Okay.
You know, like that. I don't want to name names, but there is a neutralizer that doesn't smell like lilies or roses or gardenias. Because, you know, candles are another pet peeve, because I might love this particular candle, which, by the way, I hate this candle. They burn these in my office, I'm just saying. But your cubicle mate might hate it, or it might make them sneeze.
Right.
Yeah. So,
or allergies. Or you go home smelling like patchouli or something weird.
Okay, then you talked about gum.
Yes, I know. That's my, well, I saw the, you know, the jar of
It's my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
It is my, and you know what I do? I chew it up until the sugar, and then I start again. But we're not supposed to do it. And you know, clanking and chewing and making those noises is a big no.
It's rude.
And you never want to chew gum in front of a client. Obviously, that's common sense.
Yeah, but sometimes we need a reminder from Diane.
That's right. That's right. And then what about cleaning up after yourself? This is a little magic thing that, you know, goes in our kitchens. And if you
kind of wipe off the counter.
If you drink the coffee, you clean your coffee mug up.
Sure.
By the way, if you drink the last cup of coffee,
please make another pot.
Yes. Make another pot. You know, don't just on the thermos. Or so that's another top
That is something that we've talked about on this morning show, because we all want a full hot pot of coffee.
Yes. Okay. How about filing your nails, and worse yet, clipping your nails in the office? People do it. Taking your nail polish off.
That stinks. Look. Jason is just dying over here.
Pain? Okay, and I hate to say it, and I don't even want to mention where this box comes from right here.
Well, yeah, from your office.
No, it's these sweet little girls that go around selling door to door. I love them. But when you have a mom who is selling fundraising items, cookies, candies, you know, it puts pressure on us. And there's normally a corporate policy. So you need to know that corporate policy, and don't badger people to buy your kids' products.
Yes, that is good. Why do we have a hand sanitizer?
Because a chew does not go in your right hand. When you sniffle or snort or sneeze, you know, we don't even realize we do it. We touch our face, we touch our nose.
And then we shake our hand, and then we extend our hand.
So hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. And another pet peeve, these pencils, going into someone's office and it's all chewed up.
Gross.
Yeah. And
no, my pet peeve is when my pens and pencils and my pencil cup are gone.
Yeah, you don't. That's another pet peeve.
They're just gone.
Don't borrow something from someone, or
return them.
What about sandwiches in the refrigerator, or pizza, or things that just disappear?
Don't eat those.
It doesn't belong.
Okay, wait, but this is my favorite. What about the clanky jewelry?
Oh yeah. Okay, so here's one. There's two. No, the answer is no. Okay.
Oh, but we love these. Oh, I'm sorry. I just took your visual. I just took your visual.
No, I have one here too.
I know.
Even our necklaces, they're clanky. If we don't do something about it, you know, we have to. You know, we have to just think about the noise that we make. Clanky earrings. I have a necklace that I have to hold my chest, and I caught myself holding my chest. That's a big no. You know, we all have pet peeves, and I'm, you know, the queen.
Here's the magic question, though, Diane. So, if I have a coworker that is doing one of these things, how do I gently ask them to stop, or do you?
Well, it's all in the relationship you have with them. So if Carrie, we are pals. So if you're chomping on your gum, I'm going to say, you know what, I do it too, Carrie. I know you'd want to know. You're making a lot of noise with that chewing gum.
That's a nice way to say it.
I know
I do it too. I know you want to know, but you're making a lot of noise.
Flip-flopping, click, click, click with those, flip-flops. Our boss is around the corner.
Good. Yeah, that's a great way. That's a nice, tasteful way to just a little drop in hints.
There you go.
Diane Gottsman, you can find her at Protocol Schools, Texas. It's good to see you.